Hi you guys, my name is Sufia and welcome to my channel. This is my first video here on YouTube and I am pretty nervous. So let's speak out me. Um, my name is Sufia Fariz and I am 19 years old. I'm a college going student. I do engineering right now. So here on my channel I want to incorporate hauls. I want to incorporate stationery videos a lot because I am a really big stationery hoarder. I love stationery, so I collect a lot of stationery apparently. I love stationery, I love hauls, I love shopping. I love every single thing that a normal teenager at this point loves. And yeah, here we are. So in today's video I thought, why not show you guys my stationery collection, which is not too much. I just have basic things that we all do, but there are a few things that are a little different, that are a little artistic. But yeah, here we are, and yes, I do want to show you my stuff. So welcome to my channel, where I keep on stammering. So I put all my stationery in this bag because I don't really have drawers or else a place where I can keep my stationery, so I have to put it in a bag. And this bag, it really holds a lot, I guess. So let's go find out. So as soon as I reach into this bag, the first stationery item that I find is artist watercolors. Now, these are a pack of 12, and the word artist made me buy it. By that, you must have understood that I do have a problem with stationery. Like, you put words on it, you put artistic words on it, and I'll buy it automatically. That is me. I am stupid, right? So, the artist made me buy the watercolors, but the main problem comes here. That is, I already own a pack. Yeah. I already own a pack of 18 colors, but then it says for students. Alright? This says for students, this says it's for artists, and the words made me buy it. I had this already. It's a pack of 18. I'm not even an artist right now. I'm just starting to learn art, and I do sketching most of the time. I don't even paint all of the time. I sketch a lot of the times, and yeah, it says for student, so I must have bought the student one. But no, I bought this, then I saw the artist, and I bought the artist one. This is me. It's a pack of 12 and it is 185 rupees. It is 185 rupees and it's a pack of 18, and I believe it's a pack of 160 rupees. Yeah, these are great. I'm not gonna lie. These are great. I've used them and these are great. These turned out to be great. So for beginners, this is amazing. Yeah. These are the first two things that I find in my bag. So the second stationery item I find in my bag are watercolor pencils from Domes, and it's a set of 12, a pack of 12, and these are great. These do work great, but I don't know how to work with them, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. They are only for 100 rupees, and if you want to try something new, I will recommend these. Like, these are too good. Yeah. The third product, not product, the third stationery item I find in my bag is, oh my goodness, fine liners. These are fine liners from Faber-Castell. They are a pack of 8 and they are 800 rupees. But then they are great. You can find them for around 600 rupees on Amazon, I guess. And these are great. There's a brush pen in this, and the tip is amazing. I use it a lot just to flaunt my skills. You know, these are great. I highly recommend these. Faber-Castell has such good fine liners. They are a bit costly, I know, but then the range is amazing. So yeah. The fourth item is, yeah, gel pens, gel color pens, I'd say, from Classmate. These are great again. These are again a pack of 10 and 100 rupees as well. They do work great. Yeah. The next item would be charcoal pencils from Camlin. So I don't understand if Camel and Camlin are same products. You know what I mean? See, Camel, Camlin. I don't understand the difference. I don't understand why they changed the name of the company. I don't know. They must be like, maybe there are two different companies or brands. I don't know. I get really confused. But yeah. The next product would be charcoal pencils from Camlin, and these are a pack of 3 again. It has a soft lead, medium lead, and then hard ones. Again, these are great. I highly recommend these. They are a pack of 3 and it is 55 rupees. And yes, the next one would be, oh yeah, brushes. So uh, these are a pack of 13 from Faber-Castell. These are synthetic brushes, okay? These are synthetic brushes. They are a pack of 13 and they are 300 rupees. And they are round brushes. You know, you have all the sizes here. Yeah. Uh, they are fine, but then they get stained easily. So that is why I don't recommend these. I used them for watercolors and they got stained. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think brushes should stain, and they also tend to lose their shape easily, and that is why I don't recommend these. They have a nice grip to them, but no, I mean, go for like go for brushes that have natural hair, you know. These are made of synthetic hair, and no, they get stained. So the next stationery item would be flat brushes from Camlin. They are a set of 7 and they costed me around 250 rupees when I bought them. I don't think they are made of synthetic hair like the Faber-Castell ones I showed you. But I didn't use them, but they had great reviews on Amazon when I saw. So yeah, recommend these. The next stationery item would be charcoal pencils. They are soft graded ones again, yeah. Soft. They are soft graded ones. Good for shading, good for applying shadows in your sketches, and they also do blend very well. Recommend these. Yeah, these I believe these were a pack of 10 and they costed 150 rupees. The next stationery item from my bag would be, yeah, artist spray for sketches. This could be used for sketching, for soft pastels, for oil pastels also, I guess, because they do leave color, and then for charcoals and for pencils. And this is, yeah, this were 250 rupees. Do not use it in the house. Use it in an outdoor space like outside of your house. And yes, these do work great. It holds the charcoal. The next item from the bag would be, oh, stencils. Remember those things you had to put, it was a tube kind of a thing. You had to put a sketch pen in it, and then you had to blow your butts off. You had to blow so hard, and yeah, I threw the pens away, but then I still do have the stencils. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but then it's a childhood memory, I guess. It's a childhood memory that I hold. Yeah. Then comes normal pencils. You should have normal pencils, right, in your stationery collection. If you don't have normal pencils and pens in your stationery collection, how is it even a stationery collection, right? The next item, it was my childhood dream. It was my childhood dream to own them at a point, and my friends had them. Two or three friends of mine, they owned it. They would flaunt it. Those colors, those sketches. It was around 200 rupees, but then my parents, they never bought them for me. I think they thought that they were waste of money or something. I don't know. But then now I do own them. I turned 18 and then I asked them for these, and my dad was like, really, you want to buy these? And I was like, yes. And it is none other than sketch pens from Faber-Castell, a set of 50. I know, a set of 50. I know you must be thinking she is still a kid. I guess I am. Now they are about 270 rupees. When I was really young, it was for around 200 rupees. One thing I'd say is some have really sharp nibs and some don't. They are really blunt. They come out to be very thick, which I don't really prefer while writing. While writing, I prefer them to be a little bit thin. So some are great, some are not. But then, yeah. Here comes oil pastels. So everyone in my school at a point owned these oil pastels. We all used to own them, and these blend really well. These blend so well that I still use them. They are very great. They are so great. I have a set of what is it? A set of 25, and I also do own a set of 50. So yeah. Now that I own a set of 50, I don't tend to reach a lot to set a set of 25. I tend to reach a lot to a set of 50, which I shouldn't be doing. I should be completing this first and then going for the colors in these. But then no. I'm gonna go for these ones only. So yeah, oil pastels or just a regular stuff, you know what it is. Next comes color pencils from Domes again. So uh, I don't own a lot of color pencils if it sounds weird, but I do tend to own a good amount of paints. I don't tend to own a lot of color pencils, but these color pencils from Dome, they were okay. I wasn't really like I wouldn't say I wasn't really sad or else disappointed in them, but then they were fine. They were you get satisfactory results from them. The thing I love about these are they have a metal case, you know. They are fine. They hold color pencils. Now I have to clean them. They're okay. I threw them all. You saw just now. But yeah, for beginners again, great. I'm telling you, right? The stuff that I own is mostly for the beginners. I am a beginner, so I tend to buy stuff that are for beginners because I don't want to waste money. Like, you know, I don't want to get a really expensive thing like I got this one. I don't want to get really expensive stuff and waste the pigment, waste the color. So I tend to get mostly what is that called? Beginner stuff. Yeah. Next would be white pens. Again, there are three different nibs, three different thicknesses, and these are good for highlighting. And also for writing on black papers, these are great. I recommend these. These are so smooth and the pigment is so good. I highly recommend these. You know what? When you first write, the pigment is not really visible to you, so don't panic. It takes a second or two to dry and then show the pigment. And yeah, these are great. I bought them on Amazon, and these are for 150 rupees, which is a little bit expensive, I guess. I don't know, but then they do work great. The next item would be again poster colors from Camlin. Oh my goodness, I own so much stuff from Camlin and Faber Castell too. And yeah, I tried them out already. Like, not already. I bought them when I was a kid, when I was in my school, when I was a high schooler, and they do work great. Yeah, they are okay. Like, yeah, for students again, you know, for beginners, for doing small projects, they are great. Whoa, I forgot that I own these. These are again poster colors from Faber Castell. I forgot that I own these, and yeah, I'm so happy that I opened my bag right now that I found all of these things. Colors from Camlin, poster colors from Faber Castell. Yeah, I'll tell you the prices also. This was for about 150 rupees for a pack of 12, and these were for 170 rupees for a pack of 12 again. There's no much difference, but yeah, I recommend these, I guess, because the packaging is really well. So yeah, next item. Whoa. If you paint, you should have one of these. Not really great, but then yeah, there are different slots. I don't use this that often now. I tend to use plates, and plates work really well. And these are fine. Like, if you're happy with these, if you're really comfortable with these, I would recommend these. But you can't put a lot of color onto it, so I tend to go for plates a lot more. Oh, whitener. Again, to add highlights, whiteners are great. If you do want to spend your money on these and feel like they are useless, you can go for whiteners. These work well too. I use these and they work so well. Up to you. So yeah, brush pens. Again, I have three brush pens, three different nibs. I will not recommend these. I bought these from Amazon and weren't really great, Yeah, see, Camlin makes brushes. Wait, I'll show you. Camlin, they make brushes. I guess they make brushes from pony hair, and they are very soft and they do not get stained, which is what I like, and that is why I do not like Faber Castell ones. I guess I should have waited and then I should have bought round brushes from Camlin as well, but then nah. Next essential I would say for artists would be kneadable erasers. These erasers, oh my goodness, they are so soft and they work so well as well. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure onto the drawings, and while rubbing you don't have to apply a lot of pressure. You just do this and the pigment comes out. And yeah, this kneadable eraser Faber was from Faber Castell. Yes, it was from Faber Castell. I don't know how much it costed back then, but yeah, one eraser. It worked. It worked for so many days, and would recommend these. I put it in a small container like this so that it doesn't get spoiled. It is a hack, I guess, that you can use. As I told you, I do a lot of sketching, and I put all of the things that I use for sketching in this case except for this spray. And for sketching, I the first thing that comes out from my sketching pouch is pencil erasers and a white charcoal. White charcoal, again, it is really good for adding highlights. And pencil erasers, the thing about these is this nib, it's not a color pencil, it's not a charcoal pencil, it's an eraser. Yes, it is an eraser which is disguised in a pencil, and these can be used for cleaning up slight details. For when you want to clean tiniest things in your drawings, these can be great. These come in a pack of two, and I put a charcoal pencil in it. So these two are my pencil erasers. You can see with the tip, and I bought them on Amazon. I don't know how much these costed, but they do work very well. The second item would be my Staedtler eraser. This was for 85 rupees, my friends. Oh my goodness, this was for 85 rupees, and I was like, really? But then when I use this, the pigment comes off in one stroke. Trust me, it does, and works very well. Erasers, right? We don't tend to finish our erasers, but then we lose them and then we go for another one. So my only goal with this one would be not to lose it, because it is so costly, so expensive. And yeah, Staedtler eraser works well. I bought this from Himalaya, I guess. And a bunch of pencils. For sketching you require a lot of pencils, and I do have pencils. And yeah, tortillions. I forgot to speak about these. Oh my goodness. Last but not least, tortillions. If you do sketching, if you do pencil sketching or else charcoal sketching, you should use tortillions. I bought these for around 150 rupees on Amazon, I guess, but then they do work very well, very well. Tortillions are also known as paper stumps, and you can blend a very small area with this and a very large area with this, and you see, I've already used a lot of it and work very well. Highly recommend these. This was my stationery collection. I know, bunch of basic stuff for beginners, very small amount of stuff for artists. But yeah, if you are a beginner, I would recommend these. If you're not, then I don't think this video was for you. This video was just a video of me showing my stuff, and I should clean out a lot now. Otherwise I'm gonna get beaten up. But then yeah, this was the video. I don't know how I did for the first video, but I did truly enjoy it. Yesterday when I was thinking about shooting, I I got scared. I mean, I almost shitted my pants. I peed my pants. But then today when I'm doing this, it doesn't feel odd. It feels really good. And I just hope that you enjoyed the video. I just hope that you're not cussing me for wasting your time. I'm so sorry if that is your opinion, but yeah. And thank you. Do subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon. I don't know how to do this for the first time, but I guess I'll get eventually habituated. And yeah, bye.